Hi guys, today we are going to cook bitter melon with the beef and uh, bitter melon or bitter gold, they're the same thing. They're called bitter melon too, bitter gold too, and we call Karelas. So it's different names in different languages. Uh, it's very healthy vegetable. Uh, I grow my own. I started. I tried to find the seeds, but I couldn't find the seeds. So I went to Asian market and bought some ripe kind of bitter melon. I left it outside in the sun for a couple of days. When it get really yellow, I took the seeds out and I started growing my own seeds. And then I planted those seeds, and the crops came very good. And every year now, uh, I do with my seeds. I grow up all the bitter melons. So let's go outside and we go and pick up our bitter melons. So let's go outside. How many we have? I think I have a good enough to. Here's one bitter melon, you can see, and should have a lot. And here's some. They are ready to pick up, and some are small, but they are not ready yet. But I have a lot down here. Which one? This one right here. Some over here. This one. Oh, there's a lot. Yeah, should be good enough. Okay, so I'm going to start picking up them, and we'll see. Okay, guys, we're going to pick up the bitter melon now, and I'm going to start picking now. It's a little bit hard to get it, but we'll get it. We already picked up our bitter melon. We're going to wash them, and before we cut them and let them dry, we're going to cut it in pieces and then we freeze them, because when you freeze them, they should not be wet. They should be dry. So it's already cleaned out. So we're going to keep them a little bit, let them dry, and then we cut it into pieces. Now the bitter melons are dried out, so it's ready to cut it into pieces. So what we're going to do, we're going to cut that like this way, and we take the seeds out. Some people they eat seed, but I don't. So we just clean up the seeds, and I'm going to cut it into small pieces, which you can cook it right away, or you can freeze them, put it in the Ziploc bag and freeze them. You can eat for a whole year. What we do, we always have a lot, so we freeze them. We put it in the Ziploc bag and we freeze them, and you can eat for a whole year. guys, we already gutted all that. All that junk we got, took it off. Those are all the seeds and like that. But I'm going to, they already dry everything, so I'm going to put it in the Ziploc now. Okay, here's our Ziploc. So I'm going to put it all that in the Ziploc. Ziploc, and you keep it for a whole year, freeze it, nothing going wrong with them, and whenever you want to eat, you can take it out and eat it. So they are, take the air off and just Ziploc it. So just put it on the freezer, and here's the freezer. Just keep it in there, and it's ready to go. We're done right now. Okay. Okay, guys, we're going to start to get ready for to cook the beef first. So I show you. I have two onion, chopped onion, 2 tablespoons of garlic, and almost 1.5 tablespoons of ginger. So we're going to throw those in there. Okay. Okay. And now we have 1 tomato and 1 big green chili. You know, I mean, I use jalapeno. So I'm going to put that in there. It's a hot jalapeno. Those are in there. Very healthy ingredients in there. And then I have 2 teaspoons of red chili powder, which is hot. And then cumin seeds. Those are 1 teaspoon. And here's turmeric powder, almost 1 tablespoon, and 1 tablespoon of coriander powder, and 2 tablespoons of salt, teaspoon I think, 2 teaspoons of salt, and 1 tablespoon of garam masala. So we're going to put those in there, and okay, so that is we turn the heat on full, and we cook those in the pressure cooker for 12 minutes, and then we dry out the water. I'll show you guys later, but wait for 10 minutes or 12 minutes. Okay guys, that I showed you guys, you know, how we ziplocked it, but you guys can freeze it. How long you guys want to keep it in the freezer, you guys can eat for a whole year. But we're going to, as the beef is cooking, we're going to fry the bitter melons or bitter gourd, and we need to right here it's going to ready, and I'm going to put some corn oil in there to fry them. Okay, so we're going to fry them. Okay, I think after 12 minutes the beef should be cooked. So what we're going to do, you just take the gas out, and then we put a little bit of oil in there and dry out the water, and when the oil comes, you know, then we put them in the bitter melon. So bitter melon is still cooking right now. I mean, we need to make it, we want to fry them until they get little brown. So they're still not brown yet, so we'll keep doing that. Okay, a little bit of water left, so we're going to dry out the water, and we're going to add a little bit of oil in there. So we're not going to add too much oil because we already have a little bit of oil in bitter melon, so because we are frying them, that's good enough. We just want to make sure, you know, that also gets fried a little bit better way. So we just wait, let the water dry out. Okay, the onion is also look like fried. Now we're going to put we will dump that beef with masala in there, and that was almost 2 pounds of beef, and there you go. Okay. And then we mix up. One tomato chopped and a couple green chilies chopped. We're going to add them in there, and then we put it in medium flame to keep them also with them to get cooked, so it will give you more taste. So we just add them in there. So we wait for 10 minutes. Okay guys, yeah, bye. Okay guys, I think after 10-12 minutes later, the bitter melon is ready. So what we're going to do is turn off the gas, and we're going to dish out them. So let me get that right here. Pull this right here, and then let me bring this one right here. Now I'm going to, okay, after dishing out all that bitter melon, we have chopped cilantro, so we're going to garnish the bitter melon with so that is it. So that's ready. Okay guys, hopefully you guys like today's video, and try yourself bitter melon, bitter gourd with beef, and hopefully you guys will like it. And if you guys like it, please subscribe my channel, and I'll be very thankful. And be safe and be healthy. Bye bye.